All right, movement community, welcome to Star Wars Week. This week will be kicking off on 7/28, and it'll be taking us to August 2nd. Uh, just a couple notes here. We have a tempo bench press. Again, we're keeping with that same theme. We're doing a 5-second eccentric on that tempo bench press. You'll see all that in the notes. That's quite a bit of an eccentric. That should feel like a hilariously long amount of time. And if it feels like a long time, that's the point. So do that. From there, you're going to have a deadlift box jump. I love a deadlift box jump because it's a slow opening of the hips right into a really fast opening of the hips. So we attack basically the same muscle in different ways. Then you're going to have the continuation of our 5-3-1. Again, on that last set of the day, you are going to be going for a max set. So it says 3 plus at 85%. For that 3, you should be able to push that to like a 5. You might be able to get it to that 8. If you're getting to the 10 range, that's fine. It just means that your 1 rep max is actually higher than you're thinking it is. So then we'll just retest that at some point here soon. Thursday Metcon is going to be Anakin Apologist, which I think is a fun name for those of us who are like really into Star Wars, which is probably just me. This is a little bit of a longer and grippy engine workout. If you're looking into Pranoi classifications, you're going to be mostly in your VT1, ventilatory threshold 1 is where exercise begins. So this would be kind of lower intensity, something you can basically sustain throughout. Friday, we're going to have Olympic lifting complex. We're going to have a halting clean. So I want you to pause right below that knee and then clean the bar. And the point of that is just to clue in on some positions. Saturday may be the hardest workout of the year so far. It's going to be done with a partner. It's going to have some thrusters, some double unders, some wall walks, some front squats, and then some pull-ups and back squats. You know, we squatted on Wednesday this week. So your legs might be a little toasty, which means that you're either going to have to lower the weight or just suck it up. I would recommend just sucking it up. Going over the Metcons this week, Monday's Metcon, the Empire trains back. This is really just a pull-up workout. The run is 200 meters. It's only enough time to like reset your grip and then get up there. The pull-up reps are relatively low. I would try to get unbroken sets on the 12s and 8s. Now, if you know that's not realistic for you, try to do it in 2 sets or less. We don't want to see you go into 3 sets on a set of 12 and 8 pull-ups. That just means we don't have enough strength to like sustain that intensity. Attack of the DOMs. This is a grip workout again, so this is kind of a grippy week. You have dumbbell push jerks, you then have some dumbbell hang cleans, and then you're going to have some rowing. The rowing is really just an active rest. Open up your grip on that rower, use your suicide grip on that so that you don't have to continually grip and use up all those forearm muscles. So you're going to go through 3 rounds for time. I'd actually then triple the reps, and then you're just going to do 1 round of that. So you take a 2-minute rest after workout 1, which is 3 rounds for time of 9 dumbbell push jerks, 12 dumbbell hang power cleans, and 12 row calories. Then you're going to take a 2-minute rest. Then you'll do all of that 1 time through, but it's 27, 35, 45, and 36. So have fun with that. And then the gains awaken. You have walking lunge, sit up, kettlebell goblet squat, toes to bar, goblet squat, sit up, walking lunge, crusher on the midline. So what you're going to want to do there is go to 5s early on the toes to bar. The sit-ups, you just kind of maintain your intensity through. The goblet squats are going to be the sneaky hard part of this because it's really hard to breathe with a kettlebell on your chest. So break that early too, but try to do sets of no less than 10. If you're going into like 5s and 8s on the kettlebell goblet squat, you're going to have a bad time. And then the lunges are just lunges. Just kind of go slow, but maintain motion. You don't want to be taking rest on unweighted lower body movements because our legs are really strong. Once again, we'll talk about the Anakin Apologist. You're going to have run, farmer's carry, row, farmer's carry, concept 2 bike, farmer's carry. So grippy. Choose something lighter on that farmer's carry that you think you can maintain for 100 meters consistently. So maybe we're going to a 35 for the men, 26 for the women. I don't want to see tons of breaks on that because again, the intention with this workout is that we're just continuing to move through it. And that's kind of all I have to say about that one. So any questions, hit me up. I'm around.